coffee. Coffee now!
This is Dabu 7, and we have a situation that is breaking loose inside of California. You're looking at Roseville right now, and I'll leave a link so you guys can follow this feed live. But what has begun is Urban Shield, and I'm telling you, it's going down. Gangs are fighting back in these different regions. Right now, they have a man pinned. His name's Sammy Durant. They have him pinned inside a house and are trying to work negotiations, but they have armored vehicles. They have helicopters. And apparently, 2 cops have been shot. One in the shoulder, one in the mouth. Some of the witnesses are saying that one of the cops shot himself, but that's not confirmed. And what we do know right now is this is in one of the areas where they are holding this Operation Urban Shield. And ICE is one of those agencies, and they operate underneath of DHS. And when you look at this site, right out the gate, the first thing that jumps out to me is the connection to the last false flag event that we had here in this country, the Boston Marathon bombing. So all these same goons that were here at this event pulling that false flag off are going to be in this Urban Shield event. This is huge. They have Black Hawk stealth helicopters out, swarming the place. And as of right now, they've got, one man pinned in a house with 2 cops shot. So, they're stirring up a hornet's nest over here, trying to sweep through Cali, over 100 cities. So this Operation Urban Shield is a setup, folks. I'm warning you. This is a big, vast drill. And it's more than a training exercise. As we're seeing right now, this is basically a drill going live. It's unfolding right now, and it's day 1, October 25th. You guys got days for this. This is really a warning or a reality check for anybody over there on the West Coast right now that can hear me. Look what they've just done. They've got all these guys there powwow and ready to go out and kill people legally because it's their so-called job, and they set up these little situations, and they go in areas where they know they can try to find people with drugs or criminals, and all they need to do is have 1 cop shot, and they've locked down the whole region. This is the false flag. It's not going to be a bombing or something like it. It doesn't have to be that. This is what they're doing. They are doing these sweeps. They just stated it on the news, and they're doing it through 100 cities. ICE, DHS, local officials. And they've ran into some gangbangers that would fight back, and all of a sudden 2 of them have been shot. So that's what's going on. They've locked down the whole place till 9 p.m. on the West Coast in this area. They've got this guy pinned down, and this is what they're going to continue to do city by city. Okay? Eyes open, folks. This is a red alert. This is a false flag event taking place right now, and it's going to be ongoing. This is a drill gone live. These are the same agents, the same guys looking for action. Eyes open. Stay safe, guys. I'll leave links. Peace.
That is still unfolding at this hour right now. You are looking live from Live Copter 3 right now. This is over the scene of a massive police search right now, looking for the suspect who shot an ICE agent a couple of hours ago while conducting an investigation with Roseville police.
This all started unfolding about 3 o'clock this afternoon. This Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent shot this afternoon.
Look at that. Those are police officers on both sides of the street.
Police officers. You're looking
Are you kidding me?
Earlier video. We're not showing any of this live right now. Any of the tactical scenes you see, until the suspect is in custody, you can assume it's tape because we don't want to give their positions away. But this does give you a sense of the police.
Those are police officers on both sides of the street with cars in the middle, just if you can't see that.
from Kenroy to 6th Street all the way down to the park. We've seen these tactical officers going backyard by backyard, over fences, bringing in canine units.
Yeah, and we take this shot here. We can tell you that's Riverside Avenue, or Riverside Avenue, down there to the bottom of your screen, which has been blocked off right now by law enforcement as they continue to conduct.
That's where I go to my revivals,
in it. Toward the right part of your screen, that neighborhood is where they're concentrating their search efforts. And 6th Street is an area where there is a large police presence as they go home to home with officers who are in full tactical gear with their rifles and also with canine units.
It's a joke.
We've also seen a SWAT team armored vehicle in the area as they continue to look for this suspect.
What started as one officer shot quickly got much, much worse. Just after 3 p.m., an Immigration and Customs Enforcement officer was shot in this dirt bike park on Riverside. We're told that federal agents, along with Roseville police officers, were looking for Samuel Duran for some time. Duran's aunt says he knew it.
They've been looking for Sammy for a while. He's been on the run.
Right after the shooting in the park, Duran took off and into the adjacent neighborhood where several relatives live. His next stop was his aunt's home. That's where the first Roseville police officer was shot.
The other officer was consulting the other one by rubbing his back.
A total of 4 officers were shot or hit by shrapnel. None of them have life-threatening injuries. Like I said, by Sacramento. As night fell, the hundreds of officers from other agencies began to leave, leaving this standoff in Roseville's hands. But I did confirm it with a law enforcement source who was pretty close to the scene. They do now have a robot inside of that house at 6th and Hampton, going door to door, room to room, checking to see what the status is of 32-year-old Samuel Duran. I don't have any kind of live or real-time updates on that, so I'm going to try to figure out exactly what the status of that is.
The Patriot Act, Homeland Security, the Military Tribunals Act, and other legislations are all completely and entirely designed to destroy your civil liberties and limit your ability to fight back against what is coming. Currently in the United States, unannounced to most brainwashed Americans, your home can be searched without a warrant, without you being home. You can in turn be arrested with no charges revealed to you, detained indefinitely with no access to a lawyer, and legally tortured, all under the suspicion that you might be a terrorist. It's time to wake up.
Coffee. Coffee now!